Like, that is just life on earth. You can't have it all the time. The body can only be in one place. Hi Leo, thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Let's see what June has in store for you. I am shifting the tarot scopes from seasonal, astrologically seasonal, to monthly. I think it's just going to be an easier structure for everybody to find and for me to be sustained. And I will still be offering the collective readings for the astrology season. So right now you can go watch the Lovers card reading for Gemini season for all signs. You can also go watch your tarot scope readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Make sure you go watch the ones for Taurus season / May. They will just say Taurus season because I was trying to decide if this is for sure how I was going to do it, and this was just kind of the natural progression of things, so just trying to go with the flow. That is the advice that I keep getting personally. So that is what we're going with. So we're going with that flow. You can also go watch the full moon, new moon reading, the Gemini new moon reading that was on the 30th. That is available. Today we're using the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sterl and the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Dr. Alberto Violdo and Colette Baron-Reid. Let's see what June has in store for you. Mercury, thank goodness, went direct on the 3rd, on June 3rd, and we will still be in the post shadow until the 18th, and then we're in Gemini season and until June 21st, and that began May 20th. This is all in Western astrology, according to Western astrology. And Cancer season will coincide with the summer solstice, and there will be the reading for the Cancer season will be the Chariot card reading. And then we have the full moon in Sagittarius on the 14th, and that reading will be soon also. So, Leo, the first card is always the general energy, lesson, message that the month is bringing you. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Very nice, Leo. Look at that pretty queen. Look at her pretty dress. Oh, some of the cards are being blurry, especially like the emotional ones. Everyone's like, I can't look at my emotion. The camera doesn't want to pick those up. The Queen of Cups is kind of like the love queen. She's probably like the Aphrodite of the queens. She's full of empathy and would be like the goddess of love. And also, it's where we start to ground our emotions, get a little bit more grounded in them, because there's more, I don't want to say control, management of emotions, taking responsibility for emotions. The Queen of Cups still uses her emotions to act. Like, she always factors in her emotions, but she does not let her emotions manage her. She manages the emotion. It's very much this feeling of like learning how to ground your emotions. What's come up in a couple of the other readings is asking yourself why you feel this way. Not only like how you feel, it's like, okay, I recognize I don't like this, I don't like what you said right there, but why? Or where does that stem from? The queen manages her emotions because she is very good friends with them, because she's very intimately connected, intuitively connected to her emotions. her and the Queen of Wands are probably the most psychic, is what I kind of got. Like, even though it seems like the Queen of Wands would be psychic, this Queen of Wands is more like mindful. There's something that's wanting me to bring up, like, connection to spirit. And the Queen of Wands is probably a Leo. So she kind of came up just now also. So it's like recognizing too that, like, you have this innate magic in you, innate power, innate connection to spirituality, especially female Leos. Sorry if you're a male Leo. Femme, or more, maybe more femme. Just saying, statistically, they wanted me to bring up, like, you have this certain connection to the world and to the people around you, and to, like, the heavens and the divine and the universe, and to something that's greater than you. But it doesn't ever make you feel less than. It's making me picture your card, which is the Strength card, of you being courageous in the face of things larger than you. Not only courageous, but, like, very open to accepting what's going on. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Why is the Queen of Cups coming to you? Ooh, 10 of Cups in reverse. So the Queen wants to help you embody her traits. Because you are having a hard time finding your joy and emotional fulfillment in the world around you. We've not only reverted backwards, but we've even reverted back just past the page, and the Queen is actually the evolution of the page. So we're even going, like, before that. It's like they are really wanting you to recognize, like, why, and recognizing that you can turn it around. I hesitate saying that because it's not that easy, especially with mental illness and not having, like, good resources in the Western world for our mental health. But the 10 of Cups is coming up to say, like, but you have things to be happy about. But you have things to be thankful for and grateful for. And I heard bored. So maybe it's not that you're unhappy, you are bored. And I think my horoscope said that to me the other day. I was like, oh, there are some things that I wish I was still doing, or things I want to do that might make me not feel bored. I don't know. I'm also trying to not put so much on my plate. That was also a goal. But it comes up this way because they're afraid you're taking everything that you have for granted. They want you to look at, like, you know, beyond money and stuff. Like, do you have your freedom? Are you safe? You know, are you okay? Are you, you know, why are you, it's like, are you happy? But it's like, you don't have to be just you don't have to be happy all the time, but, like, at least find some contentment. Find something to show you that you have a lot. And if for some reason it's still not working, try to go talk to somebody. If I was thinking recently that I was going to tell my friends, like, if you need someone to come to the doctor with you and advocate for you, and somebody else to tell you whether this is a good doctor or not, I will come with you. It's like that. It's like they want to like advocate for you. It's like they want to come and be like, hey, like, stop being so down on yourself because of all these things. And also it's hard to say, like, well, just go talk to someone, just go get some help, because it's hard to find good help and accessible help. So they just want you to like kind of look around and in the simplest terms, be happy with what you got. It comes off kind of sassy, like, just be happy with what you have. But there is a lot of like stuff that right now happening that's asking us to go internally, because it all starts with you. You can't fix the world, but you can't also expect your world to just magically be fixed because you want it to be. Just because you don't feel happy doesn't mean that there's no happiness inside of you. How? How can you turn this around? 7 of Swords. Interesting, Leo. Interesting. Well, in the simplest terms, you take what you can and you leave the rest. I feel like, again, it's just like, you just be happy with what you have, you know? I feel like there's just like a little bit of like perspective here. Because I think sometimes Leo can get in your more shadow areas a little materialistic. I'm trying to be very gentle about this. It's funny because these 2 cards have a lot in common, and then we kind of have like a color flip here. It's like, well, you can't have it all the time. That's just kind of life. Like that is just life on earth. You can't have it all the time. The body can only be in one place. And it's just not how things work. So it's like, what do you have? And if you need to be somewhere else, what can you take with you? It's like it's almost like they want you to look at kind of like your old lessons in life, like things that you've been through, and like, I don't want to say compare, but I feel like for a lot of people, it's just like, you know, I know like life can be really discouraging right now. The world's constantly on fire. But for you personally, ignore everything outside of your domain, your world. Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? And if it is, what can we do to change that? Because if you also need to go somewhere else, you might not be able to go in the way that you think you can go, or that you want to go. Or it's like, also, if you're staying in a situation because of this, and this, it is time to cut your losses also. If there's somebody out there that's, I feel like there is a couple of you who are sitting in a situation that you really, like, if you really looked at it, it's that situation that's also contributing to you not being happy. and figuring out that you have a choice. I hope you have a choice. If you do not have a choice, please reach out to me. I will direct you to some resources that could possibly help you. Reach out to a friend or family member that could hopefully help you. I don't want to just blanket this like we all have a choice, because we don't all have a choice. The systems make it that way. But it feels like whatever this is, that you don't have to be in that situation if you really don't want to. But leaving that situation does mean having to cut some losses and having to sacrifice one or two things that you don't want to sacrifice. But the reward keeps coming up, but I don't like using that word. You'll come out on the other side better for it, happier for it. It's like they are trying to kind of show you that there is a certain choice factor in how you're feeling right now. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. See, on the other side is the reward, is the happiness, how you want to feel is on the other side. This is how you want to feel. Like you're accomplished things and you're being celebrated. But it's like kind of, you gotta there's like a choice here that needs to be made. Do I stay or do I go now? Okay, let's see what the Oracle says. Oop. That one keeps sticking out. Ooh, 2. Okay, we'll go with those 2. Ooh, deep quiet, meditation and stillness, 11. Number 11. Number 61, whale song, resonating. I love that we're getting a bunch of new cards that I have not pulled before. Okay. Deep quiet, meditation, stillness, clarity. When deep quiet appears, it is a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness, to step outside the concerns of your everyday life. This does not mean to slow down and take a breath, although that is a good start. The cosmos is inviting you to go deep, to that place where the noise stops and there is only the vast emptiness of inner space. When we don't respond to the invitation offered by deep quiet, life can stop us in our tracks with an illness or a crisis. Listen to the still, small voice. Remember that you want to catch spirit on a whisper, not a shout. And it is only human to argue that you are too busy to slow down, that you don't have the time, the inclination, or the money for a retreat. Do not let any of these reasons get the better of you. Stop the world and enter the deep quiet before you come to a crashing halt. After you have said yes to this invitation, you will find that the world can get along quite well without the need for you to manage it. You will enjoy the freedom that comes with stillness, the clarity and spaciousness offered by the silence. That's so good. It's part of that Queen of Cups really trying to get into the roots, man. And it's, if you really like don't know how you feel and don't know what to do, hello. Getting quiet is one of the best ways to find answers within. And then I love that it came up with whale song, because who doesn't love a whale noise when you're meditating and getting quiet? I mean, I love a good whale noises. Okay, whale song. Remembering, harmonizing, resonating. There are moments in life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come round again. Yet there is a haunting quality to this, a melancholy, as life's mysterious fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound and calculating, striving and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump in the water and play and be reminded of your creative self, your collaborative impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. At this moment, this is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take a much needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling. Answer it. That was the perfect card to go with the deep quiet, because that's also deep quiet. Take a break, deep quiet. Being with yourself, being in the emotion, getting to know yourself intimately. Every aspect, every reaction. Giving yourself just time and space and a moment. If you're bored, then you're not doing it right. If you're bored, then it's time to pull cards for yourself and write and journal, read, do art. You are needing some deep heart and soul expression. So then maybe that's even it. Maybe it's not even where you are at. Yes, if you're in a horrible situation, get out of it. But, or try to start making the moves. But it's almost like there's just a hole within you that nobody else can fill but you. And that's what you're missing. It's like, why am I not happy? Because you're not feeding your soul. Okay? Your soul deserves all the food. You deserve to have a fed soul. Because only when you're at your best, Leo, are you then at your best for everybody around you. And that's when we love having you around. Because when you're not happy, it's rough. I love you, no offense. You should know this about yourself. We're gonna read you a little bit. So it's important, so important for you to do these things for yourself, okay? Cool. Thank you so much, Leo. Let me know what resonated with you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available for one-on-one readings. I'm also on Patreon now. For just $2 a month, you can support Meryl's Mystic, and I'm working on getting extra content out on there. Please be sure to subscribe, share with a friend, and go check out my other videos for Gemini season and the Gemini new moon. Go watch your tarot scopes for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Thank you again. I so appreciate your support, and I will see you next month. Bye.